Hi guys, how you doing? Have you got a couple of minutes just to answer a few quick questions? Oh, cheers, thank you. Oh, nice one. What time did you?
What time, sorry?
What time did you? Is it close?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, so what's your name, sorry?
It's Tom Wise.
Sorry?
Tom Wise.
How do you spell that?
Just Tom, W-I-S-E. How you normally spell Wise.
Oh, really? Oh, that's an interesting thing. I've never heard that one before. Yeah, so the first question is, have you ever thought about, like, when you die, what do you reckon would happen?
I think nothing happens.
You think nothing, yeah? No, that's quite common.
Yeah, no, I know it's like quite a common answer between quite a lot of people. But
Yeah.
No, I just generally think nothing happens. I'm not really religious in sort of anything.
You've never looked into like religion or anything like that?
It's only been through school and all that it pushes the idea of being religion and not being religion, sorry, being religious.
I was the exact same. Like I had no religious upbringing. I never got into it.
I didn't go to a religious school or anything like that. I mean, we went to church, but it was because it was a part of the academic sort of year, really. You know, you'd go to church, you'd learn about the religions and all that. But I never really. I mean, it was early sort of thought as well, like not believing in like Santa or something like that. I know it's like crazy.
So it's something like, you know, you thought like it was stories and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, it was really early on that I just didn't believe that sort of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Myself, I was the same as you. Then I wanted to look into like science, so I went into science, went into history, and obviously I believe it's like a big part of history. So like there was a lot of historical events, there was a lot of historical evidence that was like eyewitnesses and stuff. So I read the Bible, went through the whole Bible, and then I came to my decision.
Which one?
It was a King James version, but that's like the oldest one that they can find.
Old Testament.
Yeah, Old Testament. Well, I read the Old, I read the New, and obviously the New is quite really important. So I do believe that Jesus was here. I do believe what he claimed was real because he rose again. What's your thoughts about that? Have you, like you said, are you just do you think it's like a story, or do you reckon it could have some sort of
meaning behind it?
Meaning,
no, I've always seen it. Going back to sort of what I mentioned with like school and all that, they tell it like a story.
Yeah.
And because I think a lot of the people who did, teach me and all that, going from primary to secondary, weren't religious themselves, and it was like they're telling a story and a sort of point of view from a religious person.
Yeah. So they were like basically like blind faith. They were just like want to like preach it, and just because they believe in it, but then not with any sort of evidence behind it.
Like they understood like why people are like religious and all that, but them personally, they didn't believe in religion in like any way possible.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, what are you studying, by the way?
Well, I'm not actually at Lakes College.
Oh, right, okay.
I used to be at Lakes College.
Yeah.
I was here a year ago, and I was doing public services. I did from level 2 to 3.1.
Oh, you're looking to go into the services, though?
No, not anymore. I taught public services in COVID because I was lockdown,
Yeah.
So I got my results in lockdown, and then I decided to go to college afterwards.
Oh, all right, okay.
And for 3 years I was doing public services. First year didn't really feel like college.
Yeah.
And then the 2 years afterwards did feel like college, but I felt, I don't know, as I was going along with the course more, I just found lost
interest.
No interest in sort of the services anymore.
Right.
I wanted to do police originally. I know it's a policing course, but I chose public services because just in case I didn't find any interest with police, I could look at other.
So it's like a safety thing,
yeah. It's like a sort of safety net, and I looked sort of around. I was like, I'll do fire service. Not really interested. And then afterwards, I just got the qualification and I'm at Gen 2 now doing business studies, really. And
business. You want to go into business,
I want to do something related to project management, really.
There's quite a bit of money in that, to be fair, as well. Like, my mate used to do that.
It's obviously like a sort of big thing why a lot of people go into it, but I don't know. I'm just interested in, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's a really good route to go down. To be honest, I went to engineering myself, and then if you get in the right job like yours, if you get in the right job, then it can be quite. You can get quite a bit of money, like. So yeah, like I said, I went to college, then I started to like search, and I just went to history, research science, and all the maths and everything like that. Then I came up with the idea that yes, I do believe in Christianity, but Christianity itself, like you said, it's a bit flawed, as in the religion side of it, because the religion side of it, there's so many denominations. It's like you got Catholic, you got Pentecostal, you got loads,
it's
right?
Varied,
Then you've got different religions. You got Muslim, Islam. You've got loads, right? And then so Judaism, you got loads. So what I was getting quite mixed up, and it took me a while. Then I read the Bible, like I said, and I went through it, and I do believe that's true. And I compiled like what's happening to today's society. I believe that today's society as well is quite a direct, like it's quite supporting that what's going to happen. A lot of things in the Bible have been said. This is going to happen, and it's coming true. And then also, I do believe like when I start praying, when I start like I do feel like inside as well. But then I've come up with like say 11-page document. It goes over all these different aspects. Why people doubt. You probably have your own beliefs and doubts, but why people doubt God. It goes over why people like
it's like
cling
that nice
to
sort of bridge between people who don't believe and do believe.
Yeah, so I've compiled it, I condensed it. It's not heavy on the Bible because the Bible's heavy in itself. People are just like pushed away from it because it's too much. So I've condensed it. I've made up my own quotes and everything, and then I've just linked them with the thing. If I gave you this document, would you have a little read of it when you're in your own time? Brilliant. Cheers for that, Tom Wise. Right, I'm gonna give you this document now because I really think that you yourself as well will really benefit, and it's taken me a while as well to come up with it. I think that you will enjoy it. Have a little look, yeah.
So it's a condensed version of.
No, it's